The biggest reason my patients complain of neck pain is from a loss of the normal curve of the neck. My name is Dr. J, and today I'm going to help make your spine perfect. Before we get into it, I want to show you the importance of having a normal cervical curve of the neck and why it diminishes over time and what you can do at home every single day to combat this loss of the normal curve, which eventually leads to neck pain and degenerative disc disease of the spine. First off, when you look at the spine from the side, the normal healthy spine has three primary curves. There's a curve in the neck, which measures 42 degrees. There's a curve in the middle back, which measures around 38 degrees. And there's a curve of the lower back, which measures 40 degrees. When viewed from the side, it looks something like this. Now, because of the pervasiveness of technology, cell phones, computers, iPads, anything that puts your head in a downward fashion, this normal cervical curve tends to not take very good care of itself over time. And if you ignore the health of your spine and don't take care of it with specific exercises or by seeing a chiropractor routinely, what will happen is that the normal cervical curve will tend to flatten and straighten over time. This in itself causes a dramatic increase of stress and pressure to all the joints and discs of the neck and eventually leads to pain. The curves of the spine are vitally important for the normal function of the spine, as well as what they do to provide shock absorption and protection to the joints of your body as you live your life over time. If your spine is maintained in a close to ideal posture, there's really no reason why your spines have to degenerate or develop arthritis over time. The curves of the spine are much like the arches of the feet, and many of you understand that we do have arches in our feet, and it's very important to have arches because the curved structure of the foot acts like a giant shock absorber so that as you're walking, standing, and running and enjoying your life, as gravity is pushing down through the bones of your feet, that curved structure itself acts like a shock absorber, and it keeps your joints feeling really, really comfortable. That shock absorption protection has a benefit all the way up into the joints of the neck. So if the arch of the foot acts like a shock absorber, what do you think the arches of the spine do for the joints of the spinal column? Well, if you guessed that they protect it, you're absolutely right. The curved structures of the spine make the spine very strong, very resilient, and they resist against the potentially damaging effects that gravity may have. So let me set this guy down and show you the easiest exercise that you can do to help maintain, or even in some cases, restore the loss of the normal curve in the neck. It's very simple. What you need to do 5-10 times a day is either do this while you're standing or sitting. I'll show you from the side. So if your spine is flattened and your head is forward, which is extremely common nowadays, all you have to do is stand nice and tall, have a little bend in your knees. Imagine a string is pulling your head up to the ceiling just to elongate the spine. What this will do as well, if you're standing up nice and tall, this will naturally draw the head back over, centered on top of the shoulders, which is more ideal. Then in this posture, keep your shoulders calm and your posture straight, and simply bring your head and chin back as far as you can. You're simply extending the spine back and forcing or encouraging that normal curve to come back. And you don't have to hold it very long. I want you to reach, hold it for just a moment, and then relax. Do 5 repetitions straight back. Looks something like this. I'll do a couple. Straight back, reach, and relax. Straight back, reach, and relax. 5 times. Then what you want to do is you want to turn your head to the right, all the way as best you can, and then extend your head back in the turned position. So it looks something like this. Turn this way. You're going to turn all the way to the right and extend your head back. Try and reach your ear back into your back pocket. And you just want to reach. You're going to feel a lovely stretch through the forward muscles of your neck and relax. You're going to turn, reach, and relax. You do that 5 times to the right, 5 times to the left, and then if you'd like, you can also finish by doing 5 more extensions straight back. This is going to exercise the overlapping joints of the neck called the facet joints, and it helps groove that nice upright curved posture. Now, this exercise should be done every single day. Just like brushing your teeth and flossing them 2 to 3 times a day, that is a healthy habit that when done over the course of your lifetime has great benefit. You don't have to damage your teeth, you don't have to suffer from cavities, you don't have to have painful visits to the dentist to fix damage that occurs due to dental neglect. And if you do this over the course of your lifetime, guess what? You can keep your beautiful teeth all the way until you're 100 years old. This exercise should be done every single day. Let's face it, there's no way of getting around the fact that we cannot fail to take care of our spines, just like we shouldn't fail to take care of any other body part that's important to us. So do this exercise every single day. What I also find is helpful is that if you sit at a desk for your job, put a colored sticker on your monitor. This way, every time you're doing your work and you glance up and you see that sticker, it will remind you to first sit up straight, elongate your spine, and take about 10 seconds to do some of these repetitions. It's very simple. If you remind yourself to do this 3-4 times at your desk every single day, you're well along your way to establishing a healthy habit. The other benefit, or the other time I encourage my patients to do this, just so they don't have to remember to do it, is every time you go to the bathroom. If you're sitting down and taking care of business, then sit up nice and straight. It helps you go to the bathroom easier and do some of these extensions. That way you don't have to make time to do this, you're just making it a part of your daily routine, which in part of behavioral change, whether it's any healthy habit you're trying to establish, these are the types of things you want to do on a regular basis. Now, I will finish this up with one more comment. There is no guarantee that this exercise can correct your cervical curve all by itself. It may help rejuvenate that curve. It certainly helps maintain an already healthy cervical curve, but in my experience with my patients, they do require some additional specific therapies in the clinic that we need to assist them in doing in order to correct difficult curves. So if you do know that you have a severe loss of curve, or in worse circumstances than that, a reversed cervical curve where it goes the opposite way, then this is an excellent beginning. You should do this at least 5 to 10 times a day to start to groove your joints and to train them into a healthy position. But understand that this may not be the sole solution that you need. So find a chiropractor in your area who specializes in posture correction, and they will be able to identify where your curve loss is and what you need to do to get back on track. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment below. If you have any questions considering chiropractic or postural health, then please leave it below and I'd be happy to answer your questions in a follow-up video. Once again, this is Dr. J. Make your spine perfect.